Good morning, everyone. John Spencer, operations for Team 13. This is the Thursday morning brief on September 1st for the Rum Creek Fire. I'm going to give you an overview of our current fire activity and also our current actions for keeping that fire footprint small. And so I'm going to walk you around the different geographic areas of the fire. I'll start at the north. To the north of our fire is still south of the Rogue River. That's been a main objective the whole time, is to keep it south of there, and that is still coming to fruition. Want to let you know that we have resources up to the north in Division Echo that are moving heavy equipment along the old Dad's Creek burn. They put in dozer lines, and they are prepping those dozer lines and putting in plumbing hardware to get water to those areas, just in case the fire were to cross the river. They're doing a lot of good work up on those indirect lines, and they're heading north, and they'll be going clear out and around that burn scar, heading towards to the north. And then if you come over to Division Alpha, Alpha today is going to initiate some suppression tactics to the north, along ridges and out here towards the Rogue River. And we have already established a dozer line and hand line in that area. And so they are putting retardant to reinforce this ridge just west of that containment line, I should say. And they'll be taking some action out here to strengthen and support that line. Coming down into Whiskey. Whiskey's been bringing some fire, nursing the fire along our containment line. We have containment line all along this whole edge all the way to Gillese, and they are slowly, as you can see the red in the map, they're bringing some fire around on their containment line, and they're hoping to have this piece buttoned up, because last night our resources got down to about here, and they're going to take it back to the fire so that we will be tied in. This area is been mopped up. It's pretty cold, and so there's good secure line right here, and so this is looking good. Down in Yankee, we have resources that are working north of Taylor Creek and on the ridge north of Taylor Creek, and they're opening up old dozer lines, and they've gotten about 3 to 4 miles completed, and they're going to continue west, and they're going to tie into Chrome Ridge to the west and then bring it back up to the Bear Camp Road. Over here in Division Sierra, they have line up in the Stratton Creek area, and they are continuing to put a little fire in here to close up this unburned fuel off the Gillese Road and the Rogue River. And but right now this has been they've got a good solid anchor point, and everything's moving to the north. From there up through Division Papa, they have contingency lines that are being put in out here to the east, and one of them is yesterday got put in, and that is around the southern part of Hog Creek, lower part of Hog Creek, around the structures. They're bringing a dozer line up to Quartz Creek, and they're going to have that completed here today. And then they're going to work on an emergency line out here around structures that are scattered out through this area. And then they're going to head north. And so that action's happening there. Up here in Division Lima, they have had a lot of active fire off the fire edge, and they have dozer line using the Hog Creek and the upper Hog Creek area all the way up to about here. And then they need today to connect with Hotel, as they've been working from the north. They've got hand line, dozer line coming in from the north, and they're trying to tie that piece together today or tomorrow. So making great progress. Fire's been very active and pushing out here, and they've been picking up some spot fires in that area, being very aggressive, doing a great job of catching those. And now it's just a matter of closing the gap in between the two divisions to the north and to the south. So a lot of actions, a lot of heavy equipment, a lot of resources. And then you have your structure group that's actually in Gillese. They're in the Hog Creek area. They're up here to the north. off the Grave Creek Road doing assessments and structure protection out here. So structure groups is doing a really good job. And that's the Oregon State Fire Marshal's office. They're handling that end of it. And ODF is handling out here to the east, and our team is handling out here to the west, just to remind you of those actions. That's the brief. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Mark Corliss, Oregon State Fire Marshal's office. I'll be talking about the structure zone this morning. So we'll start at the top and we'll kind of work our way around the map. So up in Division Hotel, we have the green group, and they've been in there for the past couple days, and they're just going to continue the good work that they've been doing up there, triaging and doing some surface prep on some homes. Over in the Leland area is the red group, and they're going to be continuing to kind of pre-plan that area just in case the fire comes out of the box that the wildland partners they're making it, and it sounds like it's going really well on the wildland side, but this is just kind of one of those things that just in case, we're cautiously optimistic is what we like to say. So they're working kind of up by the old Brimstone fire scar. Some of you folks might know where that is. They're kind of working in some of those homes and making sure that the surface prep is getting done. All those ember traps are getting removed. Working down around the map here, we're going to be plugging in the blue group, which is going to be working kind of off the Hugo Quartz Creek Road, and then the yellow group, which is down on the south side of Galice and the east towards Merlin. They're still kind of working and kind of looking at the different little pockets of homes that are kind of in some of these areas, and working with the wildland partners. Some of you folks may have seen that there's some dozers and some contingency line kind of going in there, and they're working hand in hand with those folks to kind of help them identify where there's pockets of houses so we can get the community protected just in case this thing comes out of the box. So working up the Galice Road all the way up into Division Whiskey, we have the orange group, and they're going to take the Alameda and down to the Galice, where the blue group previously was. That's looking really good in there. Mopped up 200 feet around the homes. They're just going to kind of keep poking their heads in there and kind of looking around and making sure that that's looking still really good. So that's the update for today for the structure zone. Hope you have a good day.